Yo, let's get it, Leos. What's poppin'? It's your boy Prado G, and I'm back at it again with a reading for your lovely sign. Shout out to all of my Leos. If your birthday is between July 22nd and August 22nd, then you are a Leo. Shout out to you, the sign of courage, the sign of strength, and the second fire sign of the zodiac cycle. Let's start off with the significant number. And this is a general reading for the sign of Leo. So if you have Leo anywhere in your chart, sun, moon, or rising, this reading can resonate for you, and it is for you. So let's see. Ooh. First number to jump is number 2. For my Leos, the number 2 just came out for you. 2 meaning partnership, balance in your life, duality, choices, and options. This is the blue color. The color of blue represents your throat chakra. So finding balance with expressing yourself right now in some sort of partnership. You got a choice to make, maybe. There's some choices, there's some options on the line for you, Leo, and you got to express yourself. You got to use your voice to speak up, right? That's what I'm really getting when I see that number 2, that blue number 2 show up. We're going to get into the basis of this reading for my Leos. Spirit, thank you so much for bringing everyone here. I hope y'all are having a great day so far. Let's set the tone, at least, Leos, for a legendary day, a lovely day. Shout out to all my female or male Leos, non-binary, however you identify. Okay, so thank you so much, Spirit. Protect this message, clear messages for Leo. Now, what's the energy for Leo? What's the basis? What does Leo need to know or hear right now, Spirit? What is it that my Leos need to hear right now? Okay. The Age of Light showed up in reverse. So the Age of Light, I don't know if y'all can see that. These cards are nice, but they are so holographic. It's kind of hard to see. But anyways, the Age of Light speaks to you being in training for this, for your life. Like you were brought here to be a light in this world. And it really sucks that this is so reflective right now that you can't really see it. It's a card with this person. He's in the middle of a pyramid. And it's just like a light over his head. So this is the Age of Light, right? And this is talking to you shining a light, you preparing for this, whatever it is that you are facing right now. Like just throughout this age period, like we are going through a light period, a point of ascension in this universe where we came out of a very dark time, dark place, and we are now in the Age of Light. You might not be realizing that, Leo. That's another thing too. So expressing yourself, you've been preparing for this training. There's some sort of training. See, this says birthing a new age in reverse at the bottom of the deck for you. So birthing a new age is like you dreaming a new world into being. And right now you might not be doing that because you could be letting the darkness of the world overpower the light in your life, Leo. And second card to jump out is the Sisterhood of Roses in reverse. So beauty and devotion. You are beautiful, so stay devoted, Leo. That's what I want you to know. This is priestess energy, mystic, and a teacher. So you are some sort of teacher, you're some sort of mystic or something. There's some sort of beautiful gifts that you need to devote yourself to give into the world. This is the Sisterhood of Roses. The roses definitely represent passion and raising the spirit, right? This is the great gathering. So I do see with these cards in reverse that you could be not realizing how prominent this point in your life is right here, right now, Leo. You might either be blocking it or just not realizing what is really taking place. This is the Age of Light. And the Sisterhood of Roses is like a feminine energy as well. So it's like, shout out to all my female Leos out there that's watching. If you have been partnering up with people, that card jumped for y'all immediately. This is time for you to partner with people and realize your options and realize that you have choices. You do have a lot of choices of what it is that you want to teach or bring into this world, Leo. So first card is the Three of Swords showing up for you. Some sort of heartbreak, some sort of dark period of time. As you can see, this woman is like in agony because her heart is being stitched back together or pulled back together after a heartbreak. But this is showing some sort of recovery. And this light, this time of light in your life is what is really needed. You need to know that you have been preparing. We all have to go through like some sort of heartbreak and loss and grief in our life, right? But you still have to see the light, Leo. So I don't know if you've went through some sort of loss recently that really broke your heart with a partner. It could have been with a partner, or you missed out on a choice or made the wrong choice emotionally, and now you're feeling the pain of that. And this really is a air card too. So this could be attached to like a Libra, maybe. I don't know. You could have been dating a Libra or something, and you was with this person, and you just, you know what I mean? It's like they broke your heart, or just along the lines of you just going through something. It's just some sort of mental turmoil due to an emotional choice. This is why your heart is on the line with this. Is definitely like your emotions are being highly affected by some sort of thoughts or some sort of situation. It could have been a third party. Somebody could have cheated on you or brought another person into your relationship, or was doing something behind your back, and now it just knocked you off of your footing. It knocked you out of balance. But let's see, what else do we have for my Leos showing up? What else? Okay, justice. Justice is going to be served for you, Leo. With this justice card showing up, right? I have really great hope, and you should too, that balance is going to be restored in your life. Look at this. It's like you are putting the light over the darkness, but you still have to acknowledge both. That's what creates balance, and that's what really justice is all about. It's like balancing out the dualities of life, the good and the bad, the high, the lows, the light, the dark, the light, the shadow, you know, all of that. You must balance that in your mind too. This is a karmic card. It speaks to like equality and fairness. So some sort of fairness. I feel like you're going to get some sort of justice. With the King of Wands in reverse, you just want to be careful that you are not allowing this to lower your spirits, Leo. Because the King of Wands could either be, like I said, it could be a person, Aries, a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo. You are Leo, though. That's the funny thing, Leo. This could be you speaking to you, being that you are a fire sign, and whatever the situation was that just happened to you, you're like, because the King of Wands is a very entrepreneurial card. It's like you got it going on. You are a leader, and this situation could have knocked you off balance and made you feel like less equal, knocked your spirits out of balance, or just really got you in your ego right now. Like your ego could be crushed, because the King of Wands is definitely in reverse is like an ego maniac almost. It can be that, or just low spirits. You know, take what resonates with you in particular. Every Leo is going through different things at different times. So Ten of Wands shows up when you are either releasing a major burden. It's like you are allowing some sort of relief to come your way because you have worked yourself up to this point in life. You have made it to the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is yeah, it's a victory. I do see some sort of victory. It's like you've been on this journey for a long time, with that Age of Light card showing up too, especially. It's like you've been on this journey for a while, and there's a lot of baggage that you've been carrying along with you, but you are kind of releasing that now. You're releasing that baggage, and now you're able to go up the hill if you choose to make it to the top. But you can't bring all that baggage with you up that hill. I mean, you can. It's just going to be like, whoa. So be careful. It's like release any baggage, any past baggage of any heartbreaks, Leo, or any emotional choices choices that you might have made in the past that you might have regretted. Like, just release all of that baggage. And the Fool card shows up, where it's like a new beginning for you. Fresh new beginnings. Now, trust the universe, because this is a very trusting card. Get your crystals if you need to. Connect with the universe and surrender to the knowing that there is always so much more ahead for us. And you must be you must carry an innocence, a pure intent with you if you really want to stay in alignment with your divine gifts and what the divine has in store for you. It's like with the Sisterhood of Roses, it's like this beauty and devotion comes from you being not a fool as in like you don't know what's going on, but just like a fool, somebody who is thirsty to experience what life has to show them. It's like you don't, a fool is someone who really, you can see it from two perspectives. It's either like you can see it from the perspective of a fool is somebody that is just dumb and don't know anything, or it's just somebody who's fresh starting something. So it's like if you just came into a new position at a job that you've never really done before, people might try to play you like you a fool or something. But as long as you trust your abilities, you're going to be supported and you're going to adapt quickly and better and learn from the experience quicker than if you really get stuck in that fool mentality, because the fool is not a bad card. It's just like about new beginnings and a fresh start to something, and you must trust. You must trust the journey, the process, because the King of Wands is still showing up in reverse at the bottom for you, my Leos, and this is definitely your energy. Let's see what's behind it with the King of Pentacles. It could be on your money. It could be surrounding your money, your family, and finances, because the King of Pentacles is super stable, and you could be on a standstill with your funds right now. Your money could really be like low or like just not where you want it to be. And just trust in this new beginning that's coming for you. Be ready. Be thirsty for new experiences. Not really thirsty, like dehydrated thirsty, but like be ready to pour yourself into life and dive into life and surrender and trust that when you trust the universe really has your back even more. It already has your back. That's why you still survive now and are so provided for up to this point. And you will always be provided for. Why? Because spirit will always forever provide for its creations. For God is always going to make sure that we have what we need, but we must acknowledge God or the universe or whatever it is that you believe in. You must acknowledge it and trust it. With this death and rebirth card, it's like, yes, you're being reborn right now. That's why you have so much heartache. It's like you could be dealing with a lot of past traumas too. It don't always have to be in a relationship like with somebody else emotionally. It could be like old past family trauma and stuff, and now you're being reborn. It's like this old part of you is dying and you're being reborn. That's what this stitching of the heart is again. It's like you thought you died when your heart broke from whatever this past experience was, but you're being reborn. So I feel like this card is telling you to kind of get to action a little bit, or find balance between rest and action with this Four of Swords. It's like this person is in their comfort zone inside of this nest. After that heartbreak with the Three of Swords comes the Four of Swords next in the suit. And this is like recovering. It's like I'm getting myself back together so that I can get back out here into this world. And when it's in reverse, it's kind of like you're being knocked out of the nest, or something is calling you to get back into action. And I think that's when your justice comes in, by bringing balance to how much you rest though. Like you must be at peace too, because I do see up here she's at peace, but down here in the dark it's like the eyes are wide open and like, yeah, so be at peace. Find that balance between peace, finding the peace in your dark times, right? Throughout the darkness you can balance things out by finding your light center. Either meditate or something, right? Or just take a different approach on your perspective, Leo. Now let's see what else shows up. The Six of Cups, yeah. So balancing out past memories. I'm telling you, it's like something that happened to you either when you was a child, past traumas from family, like generational curses, like just, I feel like with the Six of Cups showing up, either you want to really improve something from the past. You want to make better memories. That's what I'm getting. But don't be cold about how things used to be in the past, because this Three of Pentacles shows up and it's like you could be having a hard time seeing you could be having a hard time seeing what that experience was all about. It's like everything has its purpose, and when other people are involved in what you were doing when you were creating your life, it is for a reason. And we must work together. We got to work. You at least got to work together with yourself, Leo, mentally, in order to bring internal balance and in order to truly get justice in your life. Because if somebody did you wrong and somebody really did something to you when you were young, whatever the case may be, Leo, because we're not going to expose too much information on here, but whatever it is, like I said, it could have been something that you had. It could have been some, like I said, some childhood trauma with an older adult or something like that. And the shadow side of you always wants to remind you of that and think about that, but you are being reborn. It's like you don't have to keep on thinking about how things used to be, especially if it's not serving you, if it's blocking you from working with other people just because, you know what I mean, you just been hurt traumatically and you can't see the light in your life. Then it's time to make peace with those past memories. Balance it out. See it for what it truly is. Now, yes, it might have been some darkness, but you don't always have to just lean on the perspective of the dark side of it. See the light in it as well, too. And that's what'll really bring you some justice. Now, with the 3 of Wands showing up in reverse under the 10 of Wands, I feel like either you're not expanding or seeing the possibilities that are ahead for you. You're just not looking ahead because there's too much baggage. It's like, hey, you want to go up this hill, but hey, you turning back. It's like, I'm going back. I'm going down this hill. It's going downhill. But in the process of going downhill, the beauty of it is that you get the opportunity to release a lot of baggage. Like, yeah, you get a chance to relax a little bit when you start going downhill, especially when you're trying to rise to the top of something or trying to go somewhere. And I feel like that's really what you want to do with this 3 of Wands showing up here. It's in reverse though. So it's like you're looking out into greater horizons, but you might not believe that you can do it. And honestly, you can't with all that baggage. If you are carrying a lot of baggage on your own and you're not releasing it or asking for assistance, say if you have some sort of creative endeavors or skills that you're trying to put out there, Leo, you must let go of anything that is holding you back or that's making your journey more of a struggle to bring along with, like, pack light. That's what I'm getting here, is pack light with these goals that you're trying to move forward to, these opportunities that's coming in for you. You're going to have to pack light. And that's funny how the age of light showed up for you first. So what does that mean? It's like the age of light is not always about just light over darkness. Light can also mean the opposite of heavy. You know what I mean? Because even the dark times of our lives are very heavy. That still equates to the same thing, but it just shifts your perspective a little bit when you think of it like that. So the age of light is a time of lightheartedness, where you're just a little bit lighter instead of everything being so heavy and dense and dark. There's some sort of gifts out here with the stability that you could be holding on to you don't want to share. But don't be afraid to share your gifts, Leo, with that 4 of Pentacles showing up. Now, let's close this reading and clarify what the Fool has connected to it for my Leos. Now, why is this Fool here and what is it connected to for my beautiful Leos? Okay, Leo, now 6 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, it's about you giving and receiving. This is the flow, the ebb and flow of life. Now, it's funny how the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles showed up for you here. And the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. So it's giving 666. I really think you need to think more positive, because you can shift your life with positive thinking. You really can. And as long as you are willing to keep your hand open, then you can receive. So an open hand means that it's willing to give and is willing to receive. A closed fist is not willing to give or receive. I mean, it's just like you trying to hold on to what you have instead of flowing and letting it go and letting people, take from what you have to give, and you will receive it back as long as you trust the universe is going to cover you and look out for you. With this Fool energy, this is a new beginning, a time for you to dream of all the infinite possibilities that can come to you, Leo. but there's some giving. There's a flow that is necessary, a giving and receiving. Even if you're not necessarily giving to other people, you must be giving appreciation to the divine for what you have and what you have been given, what you have been blessed with on this earth, on this life, right? This is the Six of Pentacles speaking to you being in harmony with the world. And I do see at the bottom of the deck the High Priestess, though, in reverse. So either you're blocking your intuition or you're not believing in yourself that you can do this. You can do it, though, with the Nine of Wands. You're almost there. This is the almost there card. Don't give up now type energy. Maybe rest a little bit, meditate some more, because I do see another meditation card in reverse. Get you some meditation. Get in tune with your prayers. Listen to the divine, get in tune with the spirit realm, whatever it is that you feel you need to do to bring yourself back into balance. My Leos, make that happen. And I'm telling you, it is going to involve you giving of some sort of gifts or talents into this world and being able to release past baggage and memory, bringing balance and justice. You're going to get all types of justice. It's coming as soon as you release this baggage. You got to release the baggage, my Leos. But thank you so much for coming. And I will see y'all in the comment section, hopefully, or in the next reading. Peace.